Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Broke Watch Fanatic coming at you with another review of my latest acquisition here. This is the Seiko SPB185 / SBDC125. Also known as, people have been coining it, the Steelmaster. So this is a 42mm case with a 40mm diameter on the bezel. And if you look at the sides, let me just clean it up over here. It's got a high polished beveled case on the sides, as you can see here. So that means this watch will wear smaller than the specs indicate, because if you look at this watch straight on, in certain lights, those shoulders will disappear and you will only see the bezel, which is a 40mm bezel with the dial. So it'll wear smaller than a typical 40mm watch would. Now, one of the things that drew me about this watch was definitely the case. The bracelet here. As you can see, the outer links are curved, but the center links are sharply angled on the edges here. So that way, I believe it catches the light a lot better than the curved links on the end. Okay, you have a thickness here of 12.6mm, lug to lug of 48.8, which I measured on my caliper, so that's what I got. You got a AR coated sapphire crystal here, so that's why it looks so clear in certain lights. Let's see, I love the crown that's located at the 4 o'clock position here. Typical Seiko signature. The clasp is nice too. You got a milled clasp over here, and it snaps in with authority, so I like that. Can't complain about this. The dial shield coating that this watch comes in, I think it actually does a good job, because I've been wearing it for over a month and I really don't see any significant scratches here. Crown action, it is not that good. I mean, it's very gritty. You feel like you're cross-threading it every time. So here's me unscrewing it. This is fine, you know, winding it. And then when you push it in, I feel like even when you reverse thread, it's just not a pleasant feeling. But it is what it is. You get used to it, I believe, if that's how this threading action is designed, then that's so be it. So, I mean, this does not feel anything close to, if you ever tried Christopher Ward, the C60 Trident. That one goes in real easy. But this one is just, I don't know, you feel like you're cross-threading it every time, but you have to be careful. You know you're not cross-threading it, but you just get that feeling. So, I don't know, it's just, it's one of the worst ones I've had out of all the other Seikos. So it's a bit disappointing, given its price point on this watch. Bezel action, it's not the best. I've had a lot of Seikos in my collection: the Samurai, the Turtle, the Mini Turtle, the Monster, and to be honest, this is one of my least favorite bezel action from Seiko, because it's not crisp, nor is it buttery smooth, so it's kind of in between, and I almost feel a little cheap, a little plasticky, if that's the word. Legibility is great, obviously, because it's a diver. Now, what I will say about the dial shield coating is that it kind of stains easily. For example, if you look at here, I don't know if the light can pick it up, but it's not a big deal. You can just give it a quick wipe down and you're good to go. So you got stamped indices with the polished borders. The handset is really nice too, because you got two finishes on there. You have the brush side with the polished side. The red seconds hand is a nice touch. And I think this color variation, it's obviously a safe choice being that it's black with the steel bezel, but I think it's one of the more classic ones, especially when they come out with more colorways. I know they have the blue one and then the limited edition green one, but this will always be a classic version of this model here. So let me get this on wrist here. Right now I'm wearing my Datejust 36 here, still loving it. So again, my wrist size is 6.5 inches. And I think it just borders the maximum dimensions I would comfortably wear on my wrist here. So if you could see how the light catches that bracelet, especially the angled center links. There you go, you see the stain on the clasp right there? I think the dye shield coating definitely contributes to that. But like I said, you can see it now. There you go, right there. Just a quick wipe down and it goes away. So it's not a big deal, but I just noticed that and I had to mention it for this video here. So yeah, otherwise it's a beautiful watch. Definitely has a presence to it, a beefy presence, although it's not too thick. It's not like the Marine Master 300 where it'll definitely pop out at people's eyes, but this one has just enough presence with the subtlety that if you want that kind of attention. So anyways, this is just a quick review of my latest watch acquisition here. So I hope you guys enjoy it.